And so Paper Pumpkin, it's not a subscription service in the UK. All it is this is like an exclusive sort of one-off for this month. We had one a while ago, and it was Shelley herself designed it, and I can't remember what it was called. I think it was something by Shelley. The name escapes me at the moment. I'm sure somebody will fill me in. But this one, let's open it up, is a box of sunshine, and it is something that Sarah has come up with, and it's about kind of like spreading love out there, and that was it. Hugs from Shelley, I think it was, but that's right, it was hugs. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Julia. Yeah, this is all about sharing sunshine and just, you know, spreading a little bit of joy around with the way things are at the moment. And it is really bright and cheerful and really sunny, and I just couldn't resist but get it. So as I say, mine arrived whilst I was away, and I only opened it this afternoon and had a little bit of a play. So this is the kit. This is what you can make up, and I have made one of each. I'll show you in a little bit more detail. And the kit comes with all the instructions of how to put it together, what you need to do. Also comes with a few kind of alternatives of what you could do, of how to put it together in different languages. So there's the instructions that go with this. And then inside you get a little black ink spot, which is fab. Some gorgeous, I absolutely love these, self-adhesive. Now they may just look like iridescent sequins to you, but when you put them on a different colour back, boy, do they change. Oh, your pearls went a little while ago. I'm surprised you haven't got them. Mind you, your last thing you got a little bit late. You've got some little mini dimensionals there, and these are like mini glue dots. So if you were really new to this and you didn't have any of these supplies, you've got enough here to get you going. So these are the cards in a bit more detail. Now, I have put a different sentiment on this from something else, just because I didn't want to use that particular one that they suggested. So I've done that. But that is one of them. So the gold foil within this, just plain on the inside. This one is lemons. Something to brighten your day, lots of lemons. And if you look at these on this one, I don't know how well the camera is picking this one up. They almost look greeny. They're real iridescent. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Some sun with real rays here. Love that one. And sending sunshine. So a lot of this, there's bits here to stamp. You're obviously stamping the sentiments, I say obviously, and bits under here, and there's bits that are popped out die cut, so I'll show you that. These are the envelopes. Even these are gorgeous. I hadn't looked inside actually to see if they were lined, but I love this detail on them. Really lovely, quite special ones. So there's all my, enough to make 8 cards. There is my envelopes, and then these are all the varying elements. Now you get like sheets like this that you just quite simply pop the bits out of to make use of, and you get quite a few of these actually. I've used one and I've still got several, so you would have plenty to make up another full set of cards as per the instructions, and still have plenty. You get the sentiments, you've got little banners here, and then this lovely shape. That's another one that's just popped out. These are the card bases minus the detail on it. So that's what that one starts off like. So you could change that up so much. Just stripes on that one, which is the one that they suggest for that way. Fab, kind of. This reminds me of those lava lamps, which I just think are fantastic. So you see how that's what's been added to that to make that up. Another kind of lava lampy sort of, almost marbly, but yellows. colours that are used in this are actually Crushed Curry, Poppy Parade and Shaded Spruce. Then you've got stickers here. There's kind of a large sticker here that was used on this one. And then you've got lots of little skinny ones there that you can use. And of course, you don't have to use these in the way they're suggested. You can cut them up and use them in different ways. Now, this sheet has been designed. Now, I've taken there was some really vibrant Crushed Curry tissue paper in here, but I got a little bit too zealous and I kind of ripped it a little bit. But had I have been careful, I could have reused it because it is so carefully used to wrap all of this in here. You could use it to then use this box to gift on, because this sheet here has been done in such a way that this sticker would stick over this perfectly. And then you've got some more sticky kind of elements here that you could add to it and then use this as a gift box, put some ribbon on it and I don't know, make some yummy chocolates and brownies and all sorts of yumminess to go in there. So that's kind of the kit. So, as I say, I've got lots of elements here, some of which would have gone on to the second set of cards, and some of which would have just been naturally left over anyway, because they are extremely generous with what you get in the kit. So I just thought, wouldn't it be kind of fun to make something else up using those elements? So let's have a look. I'm glancing at my sketches at what I kind of had loosely in mind. Let's see. Now, I did think, I might do that one in a minute though. Let's have a look at maybe this. As I say, you could cut these pieces down. Now, I will stress now, these, if you're going to cut these down, oh Mo, you're going to love it. It is just, it's so happy. I love, when I opened it up, it was just like, after a few minutes of playing with it, it just oozed like happiness. It's just, yeah. And there's lots of, each of these have got a gold foil in it, so they're really lovely. And I haven't even shown you what also comes in this, and it's because it's kind of set up next to me, most of it. That is this stamp set that comes in it as well. So I completely failed to say, oh, you snuggling your gorgeous twins again. Oh, she's got an upset tummy. Oh, bless her heart. A gentle little rub for that little tummy, bless her. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, happy and yellow, funny enough, Mo. What is wrong with me? I think I'm slowly moving out of that, but I'm still loving yellow way more than I ever thought I would. But yeah, these really lovely sentiments on here. I think that's the only one. I kept thinking, you are loved. Well, there are many people in my life that are loved, but I don't know that I would necessarily use that phrase. I would probably just say, I love you. But nonetheless, there are some really nice sentiments, lovely sunshine there that you could use. As I've twisted that, I've just seen something else that I would potentially do with that. So I've got most of those already set up next to me. So yeah, these are more an American size. So this isn't the full length. Let me show you. Oh, I'll pick that up. This is the full length of a like a UK card, and if you have a look, it's just that little bit shorter. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about maybe cutting this up and using it. You do want to make sure, as you'll see in a minute, that you consider the length of this. I'm going to use it as more of a matting layer. Can you hear? I can start hearing my little bit of my cold in there now, my voice. So as she takes a great big gulp now, you need more than a no, Yeah, that would make it better. You are loved more than you know. Yeah, then I think I would use it. But just as it stands like that, yeah, you're absolutely right there, Linda. I'm loving that idea. And I might have to look for something there. Right, I am going to cut approximately... Whew, that was brave. That's it. It's done now. I'm going to cut a strip out. And I'm also... I always get mildly nervous when I do stuff like that because it's like there's no going back now. It can never be what it was again. Well, it could, but with a bit of difficulty. Now, I'm thinking, putting that down there. And I'm thinking, so I popped out some of these bits here. What have I got here? They're the three main kind of pieces. I was going to say pumpkin then. Pineapple, sun and lemons with the leaves to go with the lemons. Oh my goodness, I'm on large TV. I'm so pleased, Sarah, that's not my face. Oh my word. God, especially if I'm in HD. Oh dear me. You are funny. Right, I'm sort of thinking, but I feel like... Oh, I've got a dirty mark on it. Okay, let me just... Bless you. So I'm on your huge, great widescreen TV. Right, I'm going to go one... I want a 1 3/4 strip off of here. Bless you. You make me laugh. Wow. That means if I make a mistake, it's going to be by a huge, gigantic measure. All right, there's that. And then I'm going to maybe a 3/4 inch strip. Now I could emboss this, stamp this. You watched on the big TV for the catalogue launch, did you, Julia? Do you know, I don't think I've ever actually watched any crafting, even like YouTube stuff. I don't think I've ever watched anything like that on the main TV. Why has that why have I never considered that? Maybe I should take over the TV. That will impress the boys. Right, I'm thinking of that. And that was as far as I thought of. So, do I emboss that? Do I? Yes, I think I will. So, let's have a little look. I'm going to use an embossing folder that I just love, and you'll go, oh, not that one again. Tasteful Textile. I always want to say Tasteful Textures. I'm going to do these. Right, is there anything else I want to stamp on that first? I don't think so. Emboss one and stamp the other strip. Well, I was thinking if I stamped... I tell you another set that I've pulled out, actually. Because we're kind of talking about kits tonight, this is another kit that I've recently made up, the Simply Citrus. And this is another kind of all-inclusive kit. Love all-inclusive kits. But it's the stamp sets more often than not that are just fantastic in these. And this one has got some really lovely sentiments that work really well with this paper pumpkin, and some images, the lemons and bits and bobs. And so, yeah, this is, I've sent most of them, but they are a couple of the cards that are in that kit. And that, if you are interested, is at the front of the main catalogue on page 7. That's that kit there. And it's really lovely. Stamping the lemons on one strip. The lemons with the sunshine. Okay, I'm going to do this one, then I might do that with the lemons, and then but I might turn it that way and do lemons, because I'm thinking of something else with the lemons in a moment. So let me just pop this through here. Between us, we are going to come up with all sorts, and you are going to be in control of one of these completely. We will see where it goes. So I'm thinking there, that's going to be raised. So in fact, let's put some dimensionals on that now, and let's use up a few of these bits. With the lemon die cuts, yes, Louise, I think they would work really well. I suddenly pulled out that stamp set and it was like, God, I'd forgotten I'd even got that. I think because it's not in a case, I should probably put it in a case and then I won't lose it. And I might even make more use out of it. I do think sometimes we overlook the stamp sets that are in kits, or the stamp sets that go with kits. Many a time in the past, I've looked at a stamp set that goes with a kit, and perhaps because I wasn't struck on the kit itself, I dismissed the stamp set. And that's a big mistake, because there are some really lovely ones. Oh, I don't know why I'm removing that just yet, because I haven't stuck that down. And I feel that needs to be stuck first. Oh gosh, we're working together, Michaela. We so are. We are. Yeah, we will follow your lead in a minute. Let's pop that down there. I just want to see where this one is going to go. I kind of looked at a few elements earlier and thought, oh, you could cut that, you could do this, you could do that. Then the more I looked, the more I thought, oh, and you could do this and this and this. And I thought, whoa, slow down, girl. And so I kind of stopped at a couple. But there are so many things. Some quicker than others. And some, yeah, way more complex with lots of lovely techniques and things involved in it. So it depends how much you want to do, really. I just thought I would show you some of the other things you could do with this kit, because I love it. I do like a kit like this. So I've looked over that. Yeah, I liked that, and I liked the just a note part, actually. I thought that was nice. Because was it Graham or Bertie came in earlier and they said, why would you send a card with just a pineapple on it? It's like, why not? But I think just a note is perfect, because it's just quite simply just a note. And sometimes that's what you need, is a really simple, almost like a plain note card, don't you? You don't need it to be gushing with a sentiment. There, a little panel. And now I might have that kind of overhanging that panel, I think, is where I was seeing this go. Then what else have we got from this kit that we could make use of? How long is this? Let's have a little look. We could put a little something there. And what sentiment are we going to use? Let's keep that. I'm going to stick that there for a minute. What sentiment? I kind of feel it wants to be that shape rather than, oh, I don't know actually. Looks fab. What a statement. What, the as it is now, or with the black across it? See, that could be. I've just ordered There's a kit that's got clouds, and I really want to use that with the clouds. I'm beginning to wish that I had stuck this in under there, but I'm not going to fit that in necessarily now. However, I wonder, let's just, even these little strip pieces can get used. Are they lined up? Yes. Nothing need be wasted, I don't think. So, the raised panels, I like it because it helps just give that little bit of depth and dimension. See that? Yay, I like that. Okay. See, this is what I love about kits, that it's like there's bits left over that more often than not, we end up thinking that that's not needed and is going to get thrown in the bin. It's like a coffin. Okay, I don't think I've ever known of a coffin to look like that, but it's quite a pretty one. I think that might... Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's add that. This is going to be fun with it being so sticky, but let's give it a go. Oops. Concentrate. Right. Yeah, I think I got it. There we go. There. Waste not, want not. Black looks great. It just, I think it gives that really lovely contrast to the white and the yellows, real vibrant colours. And it's part of the set. I mean, that's what's in these, you know, bringing that black, vibrant sort of pop into it. Now, let's have a look at these sentiments again. What have we got here? Sending sunshine? Or a little something to brighten your day? What do we reckon? If it's a little something to brighten your day, I think we would do that. Quite like that. And if it's sending sunshine, I think it's going to be fussy cut. Which do you reckon? And I will... Helps to ground it. You're absolutely right, Claire. That's the way I see it. It does indeed help to ground it. I think I might do that and that. What do you reckon? I quite like that, and I might just turn that so that that yellow isn't quite so close to there. You see more of the reds on that side. I think that would work better. So I need, where's my dimensionals? I've buried them. Oh, there they are. Okay, let us... Something to brighten your day. Yeah, I think we need something to brighten our day. I think you are absolutely right there. So, let's do that on one side. Because that white backing is already raised, I can do dimensionals on one and that on the other. I think I want it to be about... there-ish. There we go. And then I was just about to do that. It helps if I have it on a block, which is that one. Super. Yes, I like this set. Brighten your day. And a very nice sentiment at that. hope that is straight because I'm not completely over it. Lovely. Super, super. Okay. There is that. Now I might just bring in a little bit of some gold thread, which is, this is from, it was back in stock a couple of days ago. This is from, Kaylin, that's nice to hear. I love watching what other people do with these sets. I might just put literally a loop, but we will put something down here and see. Yeah, this ribbon or twine or what you want to call it comes as a set as part of the Forever Greenery. It was out of stock for a little while because it was super popular, and it's now back. So let's hope we can. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Hang on. Just to do, want it that way. That's why it's not necessarily. Just to add some movement to this card. That's a bit too long. Beautifully frayed, but a bit too long. You don't see that. That's not quite how I want it to be. That's better. That is better. Right. Yeah. Okay, let's put one of those down there because that's going to sit nicely over that. And then add a bit. A bit of glue. Throughout there. There, where's those gorgeous? Love these, absolutely love them. As I say, they're iridescent and they take on the, they really bring out the colour of whatever's behind what you're using it on. So let's do a little bit of that. There you go. There's one card. That's one for you of a spot of sunshine, and quite a simple, done a tent card with that one. So there is that. Now, what else can we do here? Right, let's have a look. So, you didn't get this kit, but you wish you did now. Well, I'm hoping you might think that way because it is lovely and I wouldn't want you to miss out because it really is lovely. Right, here is another one of what I need to just, my nose is just a little bit. Thank you, Joanna, that's really kind. Thank you, Mo. Welcome from France. Welcome. Bless you. It's nice to have lots of lovely followers from around the world. Right, okay, what was I going to do with this one? I've cut this matting layer, but I might I might just, no, I tell you what, stripes. Let's go stripes. Okay, black strip really lifts that card. I think it would have washed out otherwise. I think exactly that. I think it really does give it that little bit of pop. So I would like a strip. Where's my card base? Let's take the other one of these. I'm pleased you like that. Let's do that. Okay, now lemons. I'll show you the idea that I've had first and we'll see what I've got left over. I'm thinking down the side or across the bottom. What do you fancy? With stripes or down the side? You tell me what you think whilst I pop out a few more. Some more leaves. I love the kind of the watercolour, sort of the wash of these. You can buy this box too. Yes, that's exactly what we have also, just for the month of August while stocks last. We wouldn't normally get these paper pumpkins in the UK, as I believe also in France. So we are really lucky to get these. And as I kind of always say, if we don't use them, you lose them. So if we don't show them the bit of love, then we may not get them again. This card base, I know what you're thinking. This is our regular Whisper White, and this is the card that has the white to it. And there is quite a difference in it, and it does almost make this, certainly on camera here, look a little bit more creamy to the white of this. But they're both white. This is our Whisper White. So if that helps you. So earlier I was looking at putting a piece of this on and it was like, I don't know that will work. So let's have a look. When life serves you lemon, you're absolutely right. I do like a fresh lemonade. I do like a fresh lemonade. What am I doing here? I'd like let's go for a 2-inch strip. I'm going to see if I can make a couple of cards here from lemons. Let's go for a 2-inch strip. And then I want, that didn't make any difference doing that, but actually I'd quite like gold to be at the side. I bet this is when it's not going to be at the side this end. No, typical. Never mind. Never, never. Now, don't throw these bits away because you could still make use of all these little bits. Frugal crafting, I think you call that. Let's do that. And then let's do... These were a couple of the ideas I sort of thought of. Kind of missing those little speckles. I want to see those. That's better. Yeah, like that. Okay, so let's think about this. I want to, let's stick that one down. This should be quite a quick one, I'd like to think. Then now this was one of these, like which way do you think these should go? Now I'm going to do a mixture just because, but it's in fact I could put, no, this. And it's so peaceful down here tonight. I think maybe there. Oh, I've already stuck that one down, haven't I? Yeah, do we like the way that's coming together? And I might lift that one up. So, I want that to sit there. I will stick the stripey down in a minute. The reason I haven't is because I want to cut that in a straight line in a moment. And then that, I want to put, I don't want to cut that one. So that one needs, and shall I do that one on dimensionals? No, keep that one flat. Nattering away to myself as I'm doing this, aren't I? Right, there's that. So now, yep, liking. I might even lift that whole piece up. Possible. I'll do that there. I might do that one in the same way and do one further back. Yes, in which case I will lift this on dimensionals. Are we all still with me? Are you liking the way where this one's going? Oh. Use some of these edge pieces. These are great for going into corners, I always think. Again, good old waste not, want not. Use them up. And here, you're still here. Good. And there, I'll put a bit in the middle to take the weight. You're liking it, are you, Louise? Good. I'm so pleased. Just a little. All off. Now I might even put a little black strip along the bottom there. That might be nice. Ooh, yes. Ooh, 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 yes. Now I may not waste a whole piece. So what I will do, oh, she says, sticking that to there. Nothing like arriving late to the party. What are you like, Alison? And I need to... Well, I am using paper pumpkin and black strip on the bottom. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And actually, it will be easier to stick that to there. Oh, where did that ping to? Is that it? Yeah. There, then when that's down, have I got that the right way? Yes. A little bit of a delay there. There's always a delay. It always makes me laugh, the delay on here, because you think no one's there, no one's saying anything to, and then bam, you all come in just as I've moved on or something. There. I think we will do that. And then add a sentiment. And that one. is done. That probably needs something under it just to take that weight. The little black strips, Mo, don't they? It's just a real subtle little something, but I think it does. I think it really helps to just add a bit of kind of moody depth to it almost. Put that in under there. Right, sentiment. Let's have a look at sentiment and see what was there again. Let's remind ourselves. Sunshine. Well, you could just add a hello. We've had something to brighten your day, but it would actually look nice. Smile, that looks nice in there, tucked in there, don't you think? Rather than, I'm tempted up, but I quite like it, the idea of it being tucked in there. So I might do that. What do you reckon? Just, see, this is when doing something like this helps. Or using, as I did there, that. But if you've got the, if it's too much going on and you're struggling to see, then I like to do this occasionally. Then you can kind of, do you ever do it where you then do that and then you squint, which I do a lot actually because I need new glasses. But if you imagine that's there and then kind of squint or look from afar, that gives you an idea of whether you think that's going to work before you commit to it, which I think that looks nice actually. I quite like that in there. So I like smile mode too. I like to send a smile. So there. Like that. I like that a lot actually. And then let's add another couple of little sparkly bits because we like a little sparkle. Yeah, there you go. Second card. And that's 2 out of what we've got there. So what can we come up with the pineapple? Or do we do you want to do another lemon one and you guide me with what you were thinking? Or do you want to do a pineapple and then stamp off? So satisfying. Oh, bless you. Oh, I'm pleased you like that. I tell you one that I looked at earlier that you can why don't you guide me on this as well? Something I thought about was this one. I started to come up with, and even Bertie came in and he went, oh, I like that, Mummy. And it was like, yeah, I don't know where quite else to take it now. And I think it was because I was getting hungry. I needed my dinner. But I was kind of thinking, why does it have to be the sun that creates the burst? Why can't it be the pineapple? And then I was looking in my little box of tricks here. I've got a little flower that could come in handy. A little, oh no, it's a pink one. I thought it was a white one. This is the side I want. And some of, let's pull a couple of these out a minute. Pull a few shapes out. And did I just see, is that a bigger one? Slightly bigger one. And some words. What else have we got? Anything else? No, I think that's... So they're all my... Oh, Jane. Oh, lovely to have you here. And some good news I see there today with results. Fantastic news. I know, I thought, why very tempting to put the sunshine of this You know, that would be so kind of easy to do, but why does it have to be? Why can't it be the pineapple and we just disguise that part? It could be 2 pineapples. You could kind of somehow lift one and then have, what have I got here? Friend, oh, friend and love. I do love pineapple. I do. I think 1 friend is probably enough on there if I was to do that. Put that to one side for a minute. You could do 2. I bet he is really chuffed, and I bet you are as proud as Punch. Bless your hearts. Exciting day. Absolutely exciting day. Well, I hope you are all well and you've all enjoyed a fabulous day today. Now we need... Oh, I tell you what we could do. Going back to these black strips again, because we're liking these. Let's just trim that off. Let's see if we could snip that. And is that as long as... Oh, just. But I can split it. Okay. I'm not sure where this is going. And if it will work. However. Right, let's use the grid paper to create a line. And I am going to snip that so that I can put... That's nice and level. I'm going to put a piece that side. And I'm going to put a piece that side. It doesn't matter that it doesn't meet, because that's going to be... yeah, one of these could be, if I use 2, that is, could be raised. From Manchester in the UK. Hi, Alan from Manchester in the UK. I haven't been up to Manchester in many, many, many years, but I've had many a good night out there as well. And I had relatives that once lived in Altrincham, which is up that way as well. Right, I reckon hello to go with that. Hello, friend. Do you think? And good. Let's just move those. Yeah, I think hello, friend. I'm almost feeling I want to bring in a little pop of another. I wonder what this would look like. This is gorgeous. Love this ribbon. What's this one? This is a pool party, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, pool party, and it is just beautiful. It's quite fine, and I don't know whether it would really be noticeable on here. Hello, Sherry. That's a lovely name. That's a very pretty name. I wonder whether that somewhere in there is going to get lost. It's going to get lost. It's pretty, but it's going to get lost. Right, let's do hello on. Should we do it on black or on white? Let's just move that. Where's my black? I had it here a minute ago. What have I done with it? Oh, yeah. Let's have a little look. A perfect little piece. Someone once told me that if you're if you're trying to bring on labour, pineapple is the thing to eat, seemingly. Now, I'm also just seeing behind me here some gold foil. I'm going to cut a strip of gold foil. White on black, Sarah, you think? Is that what you're... Or black on white? Oh, I think my blade needs cleaning. It's getting stuck to it. There's that. Let's just see. I think that's a bit too chunky now. Yeah, too chunky. It was worth a try. Right, black. You've made 17 of them and you'd be giving birth with no... And you would know with no roof on your mouth. You're absolutely right there. I love it. No roof on your mouth. Yeah, can you imagine that? A good curry followed by 17 pineapples. God, yeah, I think you'd be in the bathroom as well. I don't know about no roof on your mouth. You'd have that as well. God, dear me. Yeah. White on black or gold on black. Ooh, yes. Okay. Okay. I'll do both because that is super easy to do the two. Liking that idea. Right. You never roof on your mouth. I love it. So true though. Right, there's one. And then this one. We'll do gold. Oh, didn't quite catch. And no roof on your mouth. What a subject, hey? Right. There you go, Mum, I can still see you watching. So here's some ideas for you to do with your kit that I sent you home with. Gold. That's the gold lid. Put that away before I knock it over. And the clear. Or the white, should I say. I quite like the idea of the gold on there, actually. I think that's going to look pretty. To tilt it so that you can see it, but I think that could look pretty special. Do I banner it or just cut it straight? I've left it long so that I've got the opportunity to banner it before I... Oh, you can't see that because it's... Do you like it in the gold? You could use a clothes peg to hold your card while you torch. Yes, I could, and then I wouldn't burn my fingers. Beautifully packed, and you love it. Have you opened it then, Mum? Because it is quite lovely. Right, I'm going to start committing this now. Let's stick this down. Oh, the dog barking and howling next door. Let's get that down there. Dun, dun, at the Copacabana. And then we'll do that one that way. Get those all off. Okay. Now, had I have die cut that word friend beforehand, I would have potentially, I could have done that on the self-adhesive sheet, but I found that in my tub, so it was already die cut. So how about that? Oh, can you see that? What do you reckon? Yeah? Maybe like that idea? Let's just put my lid on there because it's drying out in here. It's warm, pleasantly warm. It's not uncomfortably warm. And it's funny because I've had a few people from America say, ask why I don't put my air conditioning on. But it's because we don't have air conditioning. I have invested in a little blower fan underneath here, but not air conditioning. That would be amazing. Right, I think this needs to go in the house to be cleaned tonight. Where's that glue gone? There's that. And just to that middle section, we will add that there. Set that aside. And think about adding You'll need a heater soon. Yes, I will need a heater soon. Actually, I have got a heater in here, and it is quite an effective one, actually. So I am kind of already prepared for those months when it gets nippier in here. Yeah. Do we like it in the gold, the hello, or do you think... Let me just show you... Oops. Let me just show you the white. Just to be so that you can decide for me. I do quite like the gold. It looks quite regal. Oh, there's the white. White or gold. Which I know I have to tilt that in such a way. You must do you know, Louise, because I'm still just getting over this cold, I very, very nearly did that today. Because I just sort of thought, oh, I'll see how I'm feeling a bit later in the day, and whether or not I've kind of got the energy and gumption to do this tonight. And I very nearly did, but I will do. I think the white shows up more, but I don't know whether that's because I need to tilt it for you. So if I tilt it, that's the gold. If it's flat, you don't see it because it's too dark for you. But if I just tilt it so it catches the light, there's the gold. And I know... And there's the white, which does stand out, but it's possibly almost... I think I prefer the gold in it, actually. Possibly. But yeah, you're right. The white is easier to read, but it is easier, I think, for me. So when you see that... I don't know if I can make that any clearer. When you see that over... And it's really... clear with the light on it, you can see it really well. I think that's possibly just here. So let's stick that down. We'll go gold. We'll go gold. Just because you told me to. Because I think it's lovely. There we go. And it picks out the gold of the real quite regally. Matches the gold foiling. Exactly that. Right, let's pop a few of these down, just because it kind of pulls the whole lot in. There. So there's 3 cards made from the 3 different elements, the pineapples, the lemons and the sunshine that come in this kit, using pieces from the kit in a very different way. Sewing goes live as well. Sewing, wow. That's, gosh, that would be a mean thing to watch. I'll have to find that. Who wants to do one last one and you guide me? Now I've got, you were talking about lemons earlier and you wanted to consider stamping lemons. What have I got here? Let's get rid of that, because then I'm getting rid of my card making go lives and sewing. Pineapples rock. Yeah, we like pineapples. Let's get rid of that and pop that over there a minute. Right, so we could make use of that. Is that hands up, Joanna? Do you want to do that with this one? You were after lemons on there earlier. Or love pineapples. Pineapple rock from the seaside. What, like in a stick of rock? Cool, yeah. Ah, no, this was something else I thought of earlier. So I embossed this. And a little bit like, where's that other one I did? A little bit like this, how I've trimmed off. I'm going to quickly work this together, because this could be another really quick. Let's just really, really quickly. Oops. Cool. Pineapple rock. That would be. I used to have rock a lot down at Brighton when I was a kid. And rock went soft. Did rock ever go soft? Nearly broke your teeth. But it was nice. I did used to like it. It amazed me, the number of things that get written inside it. It's like there's something for everybody. There we go. Piece of die cut that I had left over. We will trim this down. Let's do that way, I think. This is why this needs cleaning, because I use it so quickly after putting my glue on, and then everything is mucky. Oh, it's hanging off the end there. I couldn't see that. And then that one. You're supposed to be guiding me on this, and you're not. Okay. Might even be able to make use of those. Good rock shop in Torquay. Ooh, I say plenty down in Brighton. Let's dimensionals. And that. Like that. On there. And maybe that one needs to go to Tell you what, I'll look for the sentiment first, because I think a sentiment could go nicely. Dun, dun, dun. I'm liking where this one's going too. We haven't used the sunshine word. We haven't used the big sending sunshine. That needs to be. You need a little bistro set bottom right. Do you know, this reminds me of when I went on the Stampin' Up incentive trip and we went to Italy and, oh gosh, the place escapes me right now. Begins with an S. Oh my word. And lemons is the big thing there, and that's what it reminds me of right now. Sunshine, let's have a look at that. Yeah, Italy, see? Gorgeous. Oh, we missed our Italian trip. Unfortunately, it's away. That didn't happen like many people, which was why we decided we would just go down to Cornwall, and just for a change of scenery. We knew that whatever we would be facing would still be with face masks and such like. There was not going to be any getting away from that, but at least Sorrento, that was it, Linda. Thank you very much. But at least we had a change of scenery, some fresh sea air, nice beach walks, clifftop walks, just lots of loveliness. Chilling, really. Right, quickly get this one done for you. I say, I mean, you could keep going with. It'd be amazing to see actually just how many you could end up with making, how many cards you could make with all these little pieces that are left over. I need to get myself a little brush to get in there and get that out. The show does have a lemon stamp. Yes, it does have a lemon stamp. Free in the evenings once I was Sorrento. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, one day I'll get back there. One day. And then I will do that. And then very quickly do the, have I got it set up? Yes, I still have. Let's just do sending. Yeah, you could make loads from this. I'm actually quite surprised. Or hello, sunshine. Sending sunshine, hello, sunshine. I have got that hello somewhere. I don't think I threw it. I think I just brushed it to one side. I've probably buried it, but it's here somewhere. I will find that in a second and we will see. Right, let's get a shot of that. And now... fussy cut round this. Oops, nearly chopped the bottom of that letter. It's supposed to be another lovely day tomorrow, I think. It was certainly beautiful today here. Lots of sunshine. So yes, this kit, if you're interested, is available in August. It makes 8 cards, but as I've explained, you can continue making a lot more thereafter. Gets its own stamp set in there, and all the embellishments and everything, and the little ink, and all of that for £20, which I think is a great price. A great price. There we go. And then let's just snip that down. And then there we go. Sending sunshine. What do you think to that there? Oh gosh, I really don't know. I'm doubtful, unless it's a non-demonstrator that was to sell that on afterwards. As demonstrators, we wouldn't be able to until it completely retired. So that will be a little while. Let's put that up on dimensionals. The stamp set's gorgeous though, isn't it? But I've used many of my sets. I'll use a few more smaller ones of these. Let's do that. Okay. And then it's going to have to be on your list. Yes, it is. You need it. Right, then I might add that in such a way it tucks under there. That would be quite sweet. I think it is a bargain at £20. Oh, I do. I think it's lovely. I love the gold foil detailing in it. The vibrant colours. And it's... I'll pop that one up as well. Don't encourage, I'm bad. I always think this is it's a good hobby because you can send it on. What would you do otherwise? You would go to the shop and you'd buy a card. So instead of that, it's therapeutic because you are... Now, where are we going to put that sending? It's therapeutic because... Have I got another card base? Have I got one? Oh, here we go. That is a card base, yes. Therapeutic. Ooh, liking this. Now, I could, but I don't know that it necessarily needs it. That's not big enough. I would have to trim that down. But I could add a tiny little layer of black in there, which I might do actually. Are you liking? Oh, thank you for sharing. That's really sweet. Thank you. Right, so let's just take that down a couple there. And then, oops, take that. I'm guessing this way because it's not quite big enough. I'm being lazy now. I'll probably regret that, but let's have a little look. I could have done that on something like gold foil, would have been quite nice as well. But there we go. That black then really, it really does, doesn't it? I think it's the crisp white and the popping yellow. I think that's, and then sending sunshine or hello sunshine. We could even do it up there. Where's that hello gone? I know it was here. Maybe this is what we need. Love sunshine. What do we reckon? Where has it gone? No, I definitely didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a little bigger, this hello. It is a little bigger, so I don't know whether you feel that's too big. Whereas do you see how I mean the size difference? Or whether we want it to be. Sending, put it there, or put it there. I quite like it there. You tell me whilst that's all dimensioned down. Put that on dimensionals. I know I've got a double layer of dimensionals now, but hey, you prefer the sending, do you, Joanna? And Jeanette, I like the black too. Yeah, I think I like that black layer. I say you could put gold foil, but I actually just quite like the black layer. Sending, yeah. I think we'll stick to sending. It's just that little bit smaller. I like the phrasing, hello sunshine, but I think it's just that little bit bigger on this one, and I think it needs to just be a tiny bit smaller maybe. Okay. Right, let's... Oops. There we go. There's an animal out there making noises. So we're doing sending. Where do you fancy it? Where do you fancy that going? I'm liking this. Top right. Yeah, I quite like it there actually. Already stuck that down and it's very slightly at an angle, but never mind. Top right. Yeah, I like that there. And then just because they're in keeping with the others, we will add, because I love them so much. I could get quite addicted to these. Don't like that one there. Let's stick that on first. Card base. What size do I do the 2 layers like on your card now? So tonight I have what you're looking at here now, this black matting layer. I'm an inches girl here, Louise, so forgive me when I quote this as inches. But tonight, this black piece, for instance, is 5.5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. They're in a mild triangle. They're a really shallow one. That one could probably do with coming out a tiny bit, but yeah. Do you see it? There. So that's 5.5 inches that way by 3. So this is UK A4. 5.5 by 3 3/4. And then what I do is when I take it down a step, so this white layer that I've pre-embossed is quite simply 2/8 of an inch shallower in each direction, or 4/8 of an inch no, not 4/8, 2/16. So you just your 2 notches in each direction, depending on how much black I want to show on the border. And I just keep taking it in by that amount in each direction to give me the border. But the starting matting layer there, 5.5 by 3 3/4. And that is me with my 9 inches, and that is what I've worked with tonight. And the reason I've worked with that tonight is because these cards are 5.5 high. So if I wanted, like I did on that one, if I wanted to use a strip of it, it works beautifully as the matting layer for that. So there you go. There are a series of cards there that are made using that. Hopefully you can see all of those in one shot. Using the Paper Pumpkin Sweet set, which is called Box of Sunshine. And, oh, excuse my nose. Cold nearly gone, but thank you, Jeanette. Thank you very much. Do I cut my bar spaces as I need them, or do I have a stash? Now, do you know what, Claire? The only thing I do there, so right now, and I only cut these yesterday, I've got a very small stash of, these are kind of like my matting layers that can also be used for putting on the inside of cards. If I was to use a dark colour, a card that isn't a white base, then I would always put a piece of this inside. So I always have a small stash of those just on my desk here. And then I do happen to have leftover from like classes and things like that, and I've still got quite a few left, is I tend to... those ones there I've just shown you, Louise, are that 5.5 by 3 3/4. That's exactly what that is there. So on the inside of a card, if it were a coloured card, which I've got a coloured card here, so I'll show you. If I took one of these now, that could either work on the front. Can you see all of that in shot? That would either work on the front, 5.5 by 3 3/4, or I can use that on the inside of my card. So they're really useful. So I do tend to have a stash of those made. And then what I have got, I don't pre-cut them ahead of time, but if ever I've done classes where I've had card bases like this left over, I've got one of those IKEA tubs, and I just store them in it over by my cutting station, so that the first thing I do, if I want let's say a black card or I don't know, pumpkin pie colour card, I will look in my stash first of all, see if I've got it, and if I have, I don't need to pre-cut, and I don't need to cut a fresh one. But otherwise, no, I don't cut a big stash in advance. I cut as I go, unless I've already got one pre-cut from leftovers from things where I've cut it and then decided to change my mind. And how many of those? 4. So 4 of those matting layers out of your A4, and your 2 card bases out of your A4. So it works, yeah. So if you think that's half your A4, so if I cut my A4 down that way, then I've got a matting layer there, so I can cut 2 at a time. And whenever I do my cardstock, I always put in I would put in my A4 cardstock. Do you remember Lemon Lime Twist? Love this. This has got this has got little sketches on it. Good night, Barbara. I'm about to head off myself, but thank you for joining me. Bless your heart. Here I would then score that down the middle, turn it and cut it. You've only scored once, but you've then cut it and got your 2 card bases out of your 1 A4. That was a tip that took me ages to learn. Once I learned that, it was a saving. So there you go. There are 4 cards made out of the card set that would bear in mind, because I've used my own card bases, they won't necessarily, because I didn't cut them to 5.5, I've cut them a tiny bit more. They won't necessarily fit in those envelopes, but I've got some other ones I can use. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed that. And I hope it's given you a little bit more of an insight into what the Paper Pumpkin kit is and what the elements are in there, and whether it's something for you. As I've certainly really loved. Oh, bless you. I'm feeling okay, but I've just got that last little bit that you just sort of think to yourself, come on, get moving, get moving. And every so often, obviously, in the evening, it gets a little bit runny, but thank you so much, bless your hearts. It's brightened our day. You've brightened mine as well. It's been really lovely to be back here and to play this evening and to just play. I really didn't know, probably because I'm not feeling 100%. Do I have any spare? I haven't right now, but I do want to order some more in myself. Now I've played with one, so I will be definitely ordering some in. So if anybody else is wanting to tag on, let me know. Yeah, now I've had a play with this, I want to play with it a bit more, really. So I am going to bid you farewell and wish you a good evening and a good weekend as we're fast approaching it now. And I'm going to go in and yeah, I think maybe get myself a nice hot drink before going to bed early tonight. And thank you so much, Jeanette. Thank you. I say I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm not feeling bad, so I'm all right. Bless you. I know there's a few people that are like, "Are you sure you're okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. Bless you. But thank you, and thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching on replay and have stayed to the end, even if you haven't, thank you. I appreciate all the comments, all the love, all the sharing. It's really lovely. So thank you. And I will see you next week. And for any of my regular class ladies, watch out for an email that will be coming your way in the next day. So, yeah, hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.